Hoje no Fluency News. Como foram as eleições no Brasil? Possível terceira guerra? Estados Unidos, Coreia do Sul e Coreia do Norte trocam mísseis. E ainda, shows do Coldplay são cancelados no Brasil. Descubra por quê. Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm Scott Lowe and welcome to Fluency News, o seu podcast de notícias em inglês com comentários em português. Por aqui, as notícias são todias em inglês, mas se você estiver me ouvindo do YouTube, você pode ativar as legendas para acompanhar melhor. E antes da gente começar, não esquece de se inscrever na nossa lista de espera. Tem um curso completo de inglês te esperando. Então é só clicar no link que está aqui na descrição desse episódio. Now, back to the news. A não ser que você tenha vivido em uma caverna nos últimos dias, você sabe que nesse domingo aconteceram as eleições aí no Brasil. Vamos então dar uma olhada em como foi. On October 2nd, Brazilians all around the world were given the opportunity to exercise their citizenship by voting. They voted for federal representative, state representative, governor, senator, and president. The election was marked by especially long lines, some over 3 hours long. Some claim it was due to trouble with the biometric register. Others say that the issue was the people who forgot to write down the numbers of their candidates and got confused when it came time to vote. However, the minister Alexandre de Moraes, responsible for the electoral process, says it has nothing to do with the biometry, but he was unable to give another reason to explain it. The electronic polling places were present in more than 70 countries, and even outside of Brazil, the lines were a problem. Although it seems like there were more people voting, the abstention rate was actually the highest since 1998 at 20.89%, equivalent to around 31 million electors. On the other hand, the number of blank and invalid votes was the lowest since 1994, at a rate of just 4.41%. Half as many as the last election in 2018. Despite the clear electoral division of ideas, the election was calmer than the one before, and fewer cases of electoral crimes were registered. The electoral counting was done on the very same day, and many states will be voting again on October 30th in a governor runoff, as well as the presidential election, which will be decided in a runoff between the incumbent president, Jair Bolsonaro, and the former president, Lula. E você? Foi votar? Pegou muita fila? Conta aqui pra gente. Mas vamos lá. Queria aproveitar essa notícia para te ensinar um pouco de vocabulário para falar de política e eleições em inglês. Então, vamos lá. A primeira frase que apareceu aqui foi Brazilians were given the opportunity to exercise their citizenship by voting. Então, citizenship é cidadania. Vote é voto. E também o verbo votar. E mais vocabulário aqui. Federal Representative, deputado federal. State Representative, deputado estadual. Governor, governador. Senator, senador. President, presidente. Election, eleição. Minister, ministro. Electronic polling, urna eletrônica. Runoff, segundo turno. Pois é, não é second turn. Incumbent and former something, atual e ex-ocupante de algum cargo. Novo ano, novos presidentes, velhos problemas. Não é grande novidade que a Coreia do Norte se gabe de possuir armas nucleares e vem operando testes com certa frequência. Mas tem gente que não tá gostando nada disso e as respostas já começaram a chegar. Last Tuesday, North Korea test-fired an intermediate-range ballistic missile farther than ever before, sending it soaring over Japan for the first time in 5 years, prompting a warning for residents there to take cover. Washington called the test dangerous and reckless, and the U.S. military and its allies have stepped up displays of force. South Korean and American troops fired a volley of missiles into the sea in response, South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said on Wednesday, and the Allies earlier staged a bombing drill with fighter jets in the Yellow Sea. The aircraft carrier Ronald Reagan, a U.S. Navy ship that made its first stop in South Korea last month for the first time in years, will also return to the sea between Korea and Japan with its strike group of other warships. The South Korean military called it a highly unusual move, designed to show the Allies' resolve to respond to any threats from North Korea. The United States asked the UN Security Council to gather on North Korea on Wednesday, but diplomats said that China and Russia are opposed to a political discussion. So, could this be the beginning of a greater conflict? Pleno 2022, ano de Copa, ano de eleição. Você vota, mano. Ano da tecnologia e ainda tem países falando de guerra. Pô, mano, lançando mísseis. Conhece Elon Musk? Tá, agora falando sério, vamos para uma dica bem útil aqui dessa notícia, um uso diferente da preposição on. A gente sabe que on é uma preposição de tempo e lugar e a gente usa ela para dias da semana ou para dizer que algo está sobre uma superfície, por exemplo. Mas você sabia que também dá para usar o on num sentido próximo de about ou sobre, a respeito de algum assunto? Olha essa frase da notícia. The United States asked the UN Security Council to gather on North Korea on Wednesday. Percebeu que o primeiro on tem sentido de a respeito e o segundo é usado porque estamos nos referindo a um dia da semana, on Wednesday? Pois é, serve para ambos. O Rock in Rio passou e quem não foi já se arrependeu. Depois do sucesso absurdo das performances do Coldplay, muita gente pagou bem caro nos ingressos da turnê deles no Brasil. Mas, infelizmente, não vai ser dessa vez. Chosen as the best performance of the entire Rock in Rio festival, Coldplay had 8 more concerts scheduled in Brazil, 6 in São Paulo and 2 in Rio de Janeiro. The band is known for their super productions and the greatness of their performances. For the Brazilian festival, Rock in Rio, they asked for changes on the main stage and included new spotlights and light cannons. They've also given people AI bracelets that lit up to the music. Producers said they aimed for a cosmic and magical atmosphere at the concerts that have everything to do with their last album, Music of the Spheres, released in 2021. Sadly, however, the 8 concerts scheduled for this month had to be postponed due to Chris Martin's serious lung infection. Check out a little of their announcement. With deep regret, we've been forced to postpone our upcoming shows in Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo until early 2023. Due to a serious lung infection, Chris has been put under strict doctor's orders to rest for the next 3 weeks. Promising fans they were working as fast as possible to lock in the new dates, they said more information would follow in the next few days. To everyone in Brazil who was looking forward to these concerts, we're extremely sorry for any disappointment and inconvenience, and we're so grateful for your understanding at this challenging time where we need to prioritize Chris's health. We're optimistic that Chris will return to good health after the prescribed medical break and look forward to resuming the tour as soon as possible. To everyone affected, please accept our sincere apologies and thank you as always for your love and support. Let's hope he gets better soon. Cara, eu sinto muito pelo Chris Martin e pela galera que ia nos shows esse mês. Mas 2023 tá logo ali. E eu vou aproveitar essa notícia para te ensinar algumas palavras bem úteis para falar sobre compromissos. Vamos lá. Olha essa frase. Sadly, however, the 8 concerts scheduled for this month had to be postponed due to Chris Martin's serious lung infection. Aqui temos 3 palavras importantes sobre compromissos. A primeira é scheduled. O verbo schedule é agendar, marcar um compromisso. E como substantivo, schedule é a sua agenda. A segunda é o verbo postpone, que significa adiar. E a última é due to, que significa devido a. Então, vamos ver um exemplo de como cancelar um compromisso de trabalho. Sorry guys, I'll have to postpone our meeting today due to some urgent issues that just popped up. Well guys, that was it for this week. So, what did you think? Não se esqueça de deixar as suas opiniões aqui nos comentários do YouTube. E se quiser continuar crescendo no inglês, não deixe de conferir mais conteúdos no nosso Instagram, @FluencyTVinglês. I'll see you next week with more news. Peace out.